Welcome back to Flint Creek Transport. My name is Justin. Well, I think my my new office arrived. My temporary office arrived. Let's go check this out. There it is. You see, he just backed that top part into it. That's what the Dozer came on. It's called a lowboy trailer. There's the Dozer. My mobile office. So we got a bunch of dirt to push. A lot of dirt to push. And I figured, you know what? I know how to run Dozer. And some of the shop guys know how to run Dozer. I'm just gonna run a Dozer for a week. If I need to, I'll run it for 2 weeks. If I need to, I'll run it for a month. But we got a lot of stuff to level out and push around. So you got some Dozer videos coming up.
Another beautiful day outside. An even more beautiful day in the shop. Got not too much going on today. There's a bean trailer over here. We're repairing a section in the top where the dump cart would have caught it. And then truck 125 is up on the list for a service. Got some AC work on that, and Lovelandville, I think is all. Not too much in the shop. Waiting on a piece for that and fixing that up. And then this here is the current project, I guess you'd say. This is the one that Justin had shown a little bit ago. We got the interior tore out of it. We're going to be replacing the back panel, and we're going to be putting the big hole on it, which would cut all this out. So we got to figure out what to do with shelving, but I don't think it's going to be a big deal. It actually came out to where we're going to replace these corners because it takes so much to get these holes here filled in and looking nice. We're going to do the work to fill all these ones in, but these corners are going to get replaced. I'm going to replace this back piece. We've got some damage down there that kind of warrants that, but it's that. And check this out. This looks so nice that now we got to paint this. Devin, one of our guys in here, had some prior experience with some paint. He offered to do the right here in the shop. So, I mean, I think it'll work. It's got some nice metallic in it. We got the bumper replaced. We took it off. A truck 128 is our other blue T800. The guy takes really good care of his truck. I mean, you can eat off his floors if you wanted to. So, we put the brand new bumper I had on his truck for him, and we took his that was getting just a little bit of rust, like right there and right there. We took it off of his and gave him a little bit nicer one. So for a spare truck, that bumper is going to do wonderful. Still got the step to replace down here, and putting the new latches on. Now I'm matching a 1980s hood to a 1999 truck, and a couple of the latches didn't quite work. This is the style that came on the hood. This is the bracket that goes on that, and this is the one that used to be here. So Devin's making some new brackets to go to here, get that all fixed up. But other than that, 145 is going to be back in service in not too long. I'm looking forward to it. So a couple of nice trucks out there today. 107 right there next to that Peterbilt. Oh, and there's another Peterbilt. Let's never mind that.
So we got a lot of dirt to push. A lot. It's nasty out today. It's raining, drizzling a little bit. We're not going to push a lot today, but underneath all these trees and grass and all that is topsoil, really nice topsoil actually, and that's why this stuff is growing so fast. This stuff hasn't been here that long, but all these trees and things like that got to be pushed out. So all this dirt, or I should say, yeah, pretty much 90% of this dirt here was hauled in, and some of it's old mulch. Just, it's a combination of a lot of different things, but it was all hauled in, and we're just gonna get the dozer and push everything all coming over and into here. And this pile goes out pretty long. We're gonna push, ramp that up over it. There's some really old compost stuff in there. We're gonna try to blend everything together, and then next year we're gonna rent a screener and get everything screened. So eventually we'll have a lot more parking lot if we need, and just kind of get everything ready, you know, down the road. Trevor's in there thinking he's gonna go to town. He's gonna mess around a little bit this afternoon. I'm gonna come in tomorrow morning and start pushing, kind of get a path made out for him, and then let those guys have some fun. The John Deere wheel loader is in getting serviced, the big one, and oil change, all that good stuff. And I have a set of forks coming for that one. I'll probably be in the next couple days. I got some traveling I got to do in the like in a week. No, sorry, in 2 weeks. So I want to try to get this dozer, all that stuff done and wrapped up. And I got, you know, next month and a half is kind of busy. So I got plenty to do. All right, guys. So in the morning, promise I'll take you with. We'll go do some dozering. Maybe we'll do a walk through the shop first and just see how things are going in there. Got this loader back. Now it's time to put it to work. Actually, now it's time for a service and a grease job and all that good stuff. And then we're gonna put it to work. Trust me, the guys are all excited to put the snow pusher on, and they're ready for snow already. So, not me. I still have a set of forks coming yet that are coming from somewhere else, but with a JRB coupler, and those forks will probably be here in about a week or so. But these JRB couplers are pretty slick. They're fairly universal between equipment manufacturers, and once you get a JRB coupler, any JRB bucket or whatever will fit on it. So it's just something that is, John Deere also has a pin-on style, but that coupler lets you do a lot of different things. So you can swap buckets, you can do forks, you can do a lot of different things. This bucket already got the tie downs, the chain hooks for snowplow also in there. They welded them in, the D-rings, so it's all set up. And even I think right in here. So maybe one of these days we'll go out and put a few hours on it. We got some work that we got to do with it. It is still raining out here. It's just this fine drizzle. And last week I looked at the weather, and the weather's sunny, nice weather, you know, all this week. I saw there was going to be a little rain over the weekend. Well, guess what? This is Wednesday and it's still raining, and I got this dozer for 1 week. They're not cheap to rent, and finally I'm like, you know what? I don't know how bad it is out here. I think that it's not too bad because there's a lot of brush growing over top of the pile. So I'm just gonna hop in and I'm gonna start pushing. And tomorrow the weather is definitely looking a lot better. Possibly chance of a little shower here and there. We have been so dry that like the rain just it went right in the ground. Like it's not like it's super muddy, and this is a lot of compost and stuff back here. So I'm just gonna start pushing. Trevor was pushing a little bit yesterday, and there's really not that much that's sticking onto the machine. So we're gonna get to pushing. See if I can get the right compartment to check the oil on this thing. Oh, look at this. I did too. And make it pretty handy for you. Oil is good. I'm looking around. Where do I turn the key on? But I think this one is just a push button. Start. Yes, sir. We're in business.
So, on this beautiful rainy day, Justin headed out. You see the dozer down there to push some dirt around. I'm sure he's told you about what his big plans are over here. But I get a call from him. He says, "Hey, do you have an extra key for this dozer they dropped off the other day?" I said, "No, why?" "Well, I locked myself out of it." So there he is, right over there, trying to figure out how to get into the dozer. And not that he was just climbing into it, but it sounds like it's even running.
I was literally scared myself for a moment. I left my camera and I started this machine up and the doors were locked. So I didn't realize it, hopped out, went to get my headphones. I'm still old school. So I went to get my headphones and come back and the door's locked. And my headphones are in, or my camera's in there. The keys laying right there in the cup holder. Trevor had a spare John Deere key. And it worked. Got the door unlocked. All right. Making a mess here. But you can see how much dirt. This is all topsoil that we had trucked in, or yeah, we had people haul in. So, and some of the stuff was that we pushed off the pad when we made that big concrete pad over there. But all this is going over onto that pile over there. Nice blend of soil. See if we can get some footage of Trevor pushing. I was trying to get some, but running that dozer, you really can't. I mean, you can't hold on to something and push. You need a clamp or need something to hold my GoPro on. But it's a lot of fun. Timmy's gonna try to push a tree over. Not gonna happen. We by no means are professional dozer operators, but just pushing this dirt is pretty simple. You don't gotta do anything fancy. Just figure out how to make that dozer go front and back. All right, I'm gonna see if I tomorrow maybe put this camera, fix it somewhere. That way you guys can see a little more action. Still pushing dirt. Trevor was pushing for a while. Now I'm gonna take over. My goal is I want to clean all this up, plant some grass in here, or have the neighbor farm it, or do something. It was great deer hunting, so I don't know how well that'll be, but I think if I put some nice crop in here, it will help it. Since you guys never get to see 151, here it is. We got the wheels polished. It's been a good running truck. Alrighty guys, that's it for this one. We'll see you in the next one. Peace out.